Welcome back to Beyond the Beyond Revisited whatever.
And yes, audience, in tradition
be
to
right
our
back.
old part, this part will also have Ace Attorney music in it, as you can probably hear.
Oh, goody, it's this shit again.
Which one? Oh,
The
yeah,
CIA,
this guy.
The CIA bullshit.
Yeah.
This guy's accent is so...
He sounds like a...
Listen to this line, Joe. I love this line. It's coming. I love this line that's coming up.
Uh-huh. Ooh, Aquafina!
And this is just the beginning.
Hold on, I think it's now.
Now, this is more
no.
important than the race to space or developing nuclear capability.
Really?
Oh, here we go.
We have discovered a new world.
I love the way he delivers the line. We have discovered a new world.
Sir, why do we have to conquer this new world? Do we really have anything to gain?
Because we're America, and we Americans are evil and want to conquer shit, don't you know?
You know, when Kojima did this, he still did it with subtlety in the fact that, you know, America still was in the right in cases. David Cage here plasters the American military as a stereotypical evil thing. It's like, okay, I'll admit, America ain't exactly perfect, but I cannot stand when... Okay, well, honestly, I can't stand when any military is portrayed like this. It depends, but with America in particular, because that tends to crop up the most. But when America is portrayed as a government that is evil for no reason whatsoever, it's like, come on, are we honestly going to pretend like there's no virtue to their decisions at all? I mean, I hate to admit it, but even Bush had something of an idea when he did half the stuff he did. And I'm referring to Bush Jr. Oh, wow, we can actually go outside.
Well, of course, debug mode.
I know, it's just attention to detail. Wow. Wait a minute. Wait, never mind. For a moment, I thought this was the same environment where Jody met Cole at before the Asylum chapter. I mean, during the Asylum chapter.
It makes you wonder, though.
Yes?
Why would they bother leaving all of these graphics in the game and rendering all of this if legitimately there is literally no way you will ever be able to see this? All it does is make the load times longer.
Yeah.
And what about you?
Maybe, maybe this goes back to my fear of David Cage trying to bite off more than he can chew, and in the end, despite him talking a big game, this game ended up with a lot of cut content.
Well, that's the thing. Well, I don't think there's cut... Well, there were some deleted scenes, but I think they were deleted on purpose, not because they were rushed.
Well, I won't... Okay. I won't say that's primarily rushing, but I'm getting that, for the fact that, basically to get out a stable version of the game, they could include nearly as much as they wanted to, but they just left a lot of these in. That's my theory.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sony doesn't interfere with the creative process. I mean, it
Well,
was
I
a
would
thing
never
in
accuse
Fahrenheit.
Sony of trying to interfere. I'm saying it's like, Quantic Dream themselves want to try and get this out for a specific release date, I'm guessing.
I mean, fuck you, I don't love you. Anyway, I mean, in Fahrenheit it was a thing because apparently Fahrenheit was originally supposed to be a trilogy, which explains why there's so much
Gameplay.
There's so not that. It explains why there's so much different shit where it starts off as a murder mystery and then it becomes Dragon Ball Z and then it becomes The Matrix and then it becomes whatever. Like I guess originally Cage's plan was to just gradually introduce all those elements gradually in a way that made more sense, but since they couldn't, they had to cram it all in one game.
And not to knock on your theory too much, but I kind of think you're giving Cage a little bit too much credit with him trying to masterfully do it gradually.
Well, it's just a rumor, though. It's just a rumor, though.
Yeah.
There's
I'm
no
not
actual
saying this
proof of
because
that.
I don't like David Cage, because as I said before, I actually find Omnicron, ironically, one of his good written stories, which shows that he can do pacing proper. It's just, Fahrenheit feels... How should I put it? It feels like the kind of story where, okay, it's going crazy, but there's still a sense of method to the madness. Except in this case, the method to the madness itself doesn't really legitimize it. I get the feeling that Cage definitely had a plan from the get-go in Fahrenheit, and he seemed to go through with it for the most part. But then who knows? We don't have a debug mode for that, so maybe there was a lot...
You're forgetting that in the middle of the game, for no reason, suddenly Lucas gains Matrix powers, and after that becomes a flying dead zombie.
Hey, Pedro, remember how in Heavy Rain we had several turning points like that? And how that game
Oh
wasn't
yeah,
nearly as rushed?
yeah, of course.
Exactly,
I never
exactly.
said Heavy Rain.
Oh, exactly. But that's my point. It's like, well, I mean, I'd agree with you except for the fact that Heavy Rain also copied, well, okay, it didn't copy, like, say, the whole mystical thing, but it did have the similar problem of being like, well, all of a sudden crazy stuff happens for no given reason, and it causes an unimaginable turning point in the story.
Yeah.
That's sort of what I mean.
That's
It's
just-
like, well, I get the feeling that, going off of
that's
Heavy
just
Rain,
Cage and-
even if he weren't rushed, yeah, like you said, it's just Cage. Hey, and yes, again, the Infraworld is right out there, so why is the military general making such a big deal of conquering it? I mean, you're already next door to it.
Because greed, Jova.
It's the afterlife! I'm pretty sure the afterlife isn't just this small piece of land that you can conquer.
But don't you see, Jova? Americans are only satisfied when they're conquering territory, no matter what kind of territory it is.
Yeah. Oh god, it's this scene. Okay, audiences, prepare yourself.
Be sure to go see Zootopia this weekend if you can. So because that kind of stereotyping is taking a big jab at by Zootopia.
Oh yeah, I am definitely hoping to see Zootopia. I won't be able to see it on Sunday night because, big Ace Attorney announcement then. But hopefully,
Sure.
maybe tonight or tomorrow. Oh,
Not-
what's this scene?
I kept my part of the bargain.
Well, not this. This is actually awesome. You and your directing. Wait, is that
a
Bonaparte?
picture of Napoleon. Yes, Napoleon Bonaparte. Because
You have a point. There's such an attention to detail. And like, okay, I guess I can understand stuff like this, but so much in stuff that we never even ever see in the game. Yeah. This just screams like he had some deeper, darker plan in mind. This makes me all the more sad that we never got that spoken of director's cut of this game, actually.
yeah.
Oh, cool, a passport and everything. Hey, wait a minute. Why don't they just clear her name publicly, now that I think about it? I mean, couldn't they just give her a pardon and boom, that's it?
Okay, Jova, correct me if I'm wrong. I think I asked this in the other playthrough, but for the sake of
Okay, I'm back.
Dwebs, who wasn't in the previous playthrough.
Thanks.
Okay, so in order for her to start her life over, they're giving her $500,000. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Jova. Maybe I'm misreading the exchange rate, but $500,000 is it really all that much?
Let me put it like this.
But
Let me put it
considering
like
what
this.
she's been through,
$500,000 was a lot. In the year 2000. By the year 2013 this came out, $500,000 will get you maybe a year's salary payment of taxes off, and that's 1 year. I mean, heck, we're living in a world where being a millionaire is considered the standard of life. And $500,000, I mean, okay, maybe they could get her a job, but I'm sorry, if they're giving as much compensation as they suggest, maybe they could give her $12 million to start off? But I guess
hell
it's
are these people?
But hey,
Is she
let's
right
say
back yet?
no. But hey,
No,
let's say maybe for the sake of argument, it's to not attract too much attention. Again, this goes back to my original point. They're giving her a new identity, but why not just go the easy route and give her a pardon? I mean, a pardon which pretty much clears you of any signs of treason.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh.
This is the part where Nathan's character is completely ruined by Cage's terrible writing.
Okay, Dwibs, I'm gonna step
by the way,
back
Dwibs,
and
you're gonna enjoy this, Dwibs. You're gonna enjoy Dwibs because Willem is about to go bonkers.
Also, Dwibs, doesn't this scene look a bit familiar? Like it may be a scene from that Kara project?
It's taken me some years.
Remember, Joe, but Dwibs' memory is kind of.
Okay, Dwibs, remember
No,
the
I remember the whole thing that became Detroit.
Oh, listen to this. You remember how Nathan supposedly was able to let go of his wife and daughter dying?
Well, to be fair, Joe, but they never established that he was able to let go of them.
No. I get that, but here's the thing. The story was always suggesting that he had, that he was developing past that. And remember, Pedro, he helped Ellie destroy the condenser in the previous chapter. Wait till we hear what he wants to do with
I
this
think you mean
condenser.
Jody, not Ellie.
I mean
I'm thinking
Jody.
of a much better game.
Sorry. This reminds me of the original playthrough where I accidentally called him Nathan Drake.
What do you want from me?
I want you to help me talk to them. I want to hear their voices. I want to tell them what I'm doing.
Avenge me, Jody! Avenge! Oh, wait, sorry, wrong movie.
That can do it.
Give me
Wait, reject and refuse are the same thing.
So, look at the pretty bunny lips, look at the pretty bunny.
Apparently to David Cage, they're different things. I sometimes just... Wait, why am I saying sometimes? I never understand this man, really.
Nobody does, Joe. Nobody does.
Hello.
Hey,
Oh,
Hello,
you're just in
Shiroi.
time, Shiroi.
how's your tea, Shiri?
Great, thank you. I've got an Earl Grey.
That face.
Let us go, Nathan.
What have you got?
You're hurting us. You gotta let us go.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh,
And
this
here
is where
comes-
I really am just in time.
And here comes the plot twist.
Oh boy, here we go.
keeping them here.
Yeah!
They're being torn apart between two roles.
That's not true! You're lying! I know they want to be with me again! I know they want to be with me!
Suffering.
It's funny at first, but trust me, this will just become real sad in
And
hindsight.
bless him, you can tell he's trying.
Let them go. You can't cheat death.
Yeah, both of these are of course, great actors. It's just a shit. The problem is that their dialogue gives them nothing to work with.
And here's one of the main issues with, Nathan's character. It was at first he was one of the few Willem Dafoe characters that, managed to entertain us without going insane. Not only does this ruin the record, but this also is a major character deviant for him.
Oh, wait. Do this. Pay attention to this face. I love this third face that's coming.
Yeah.
And meanwhile,
that was his reaction to his dialogue, and they just animated that in because they thought it worked.
Okay. My theory is that was a problem with the facial capture because I've never seen Willem Dafoe go like that in any movie.
Yeah. Oh, okay. This entire game was worth it.
Pedro, are we going to move on
Go
to the
nuts.
next scene?
Oh, trust me, Dwebs. He's actually going to go even more nuts later. Yes, this is what happens if you stay here after Jody leaves. He just stands there.
Oh, hello.
David, can I go now?
Yeah.
Inside Willem Dafoe's head.
Inside
Is
out?
a void.
Yeah. That explains his character. There's nothing into him.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Now here's one of the major issues with with Nathan's character. It's like, okay, not only have you ruined the prospect of Willem Dafoe, being able to play a character that's not balls insane, but here's an issue. Okay. It may be up for debate whether or not he was okay with letting his wife and daughter go.
But can I say something, Java?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Who doesn't want to see Willem Dafoe insane?
Well, how should I put it like this? Look, okay. If he's insane from the get-go, or if he becomes insane, like, say, at the middle of the game, that's fine. But here's the thing, though. His character has been portrayed as someone who's nice, caring, one of the few characters that Jody can actually trust. And, again, supposedly our dear antagonist, as he was marketed. Now, for the entirety of the game, he's been portrayed as nice, caring, and, okay, some of the scenes have hinted at him, developing better. And, well, now all of a sudden, he devolves into the psychopath. Now, I'll step
pay
back
attention.
to let
Here we go.
Pedro
In the-
dissect
in
this
the
scene.
scene-
Wow!
Yeah, in this.
Ah.
You see, guys, in this scene, the camera only points to him, so we never see
Jody,
this. But
you're
in this scene,
back!
the mod. Yeah, for
Oh,
some reason,
God!
for some reason, Jody's model is like this when this scene is going on. Obviously, you will
Jesus
never see this.
Christ.
Obviously, you'll never see this unless you have
That's
the debug mode.
creepy.
You
Why
have to
would
wonder,
he
why
even
the
have it
hell did
like
the
this to
programmers
begin
put
with?
the model like this in this scene? What was the point?
Yeah, it's like debug mode or not. What the hell?
Ew. Okay, Pedro, can you please stop focusing on this?
Okay, never
We're
mind.
creeped
No
out a
need to
lot
dissect
today,
that scene.
by the way.
That said it all.
Yeah, first that creepy missing no picture, now this.
Oh, and now it goes even further.
All right, I'm back. You guys went to. I kind of derped for a moment there. So sorry. Could you repeat what you were saying?
As I say, I've been creeped out enough today. First that missing no picture, now this.
Jova, we're gonna need your audio for this one because you guys went robotic on me.
Help me, Nathan. Help me! They've done something to my neck and my model.
We'll have to die anymore. No one will ever be separated again.
I'm kind of dying here with my neck broken like this.
The containment field. I'm going to deactivate it.
It's creepy one second, funny the next, and then creepy again.
Life united in one world.
What?
Yeah.
He's gone nuts now.
And here's another thing. Look, Willem Dafoe
What makes
going.
you think doing that will get you your family back, you moron?
And here's another issue.
You
see,
know about the overworld. You should know
They'll
this shit.
be like
Yeah.
disheveled husks of themselves.
You've beaten death. No, you haven't. You yourself just admitted that it'll be just uniting death and life, which will really just result in more death. But yeah, okay, here's one of those issues. You know, when Willem Dafoe goes insane, usually he still makes some form of sense, but this is just trying to milk the whole Willem Dafoe thing goes insane without realizing what makes it good. It's like, heck, that's one thing. They managed to mess up the Willem Dafoe going insane trope to the point where, okay, it starts off as funny, but then it just becomes annoying. And trust me, it only gets worse.
Willem, why did you stop?
And
Are you okay?
Whoa.
yeah.
He disintegrated.
And again, let me remind you, Dwibs, Willem Dafoe's character actually helped to stop the previous condensers because he himself knew it was too dangerous. So, and now all of a sudden he wants to try and use the condenser, even
Wait,
though
how
he
does
knows it's
Ivan
just as
become weak
dangerous.
now?
Oh, it's because they gave Jodie a tranquilizer and that affects Aiden too.
And
because
suddenly
they're
her neck
connected.
is back where it's meant to be.
Yeah. Okay, like Pro Jared said in his review, Dwebs, this is actually one of the better gameplay sections of the game.
I actually enjoyed it too. It's a moment with variety, actually. And
Everyone's
intuitivity.
leave. They're on a beach on some exotic island, no doubt. Lucky bastards.
Lucky indeed. They get to be on the side of Uncharted, Far Cry 4.
You mind if I do that before we crack the bottle? No problem. Okay.
Alrighty then. So basically I have to try to warn them that Jodie's in trouble.
And you actually have multiple ways of getting their attention. It's like, dude, this is actually interesting and intuitive. Multiple varieties of doing this or that, and you have to also do it in a sense of time motion. This is the sort of stuff that, we could have used more of this. Where was all this?
You see, there are a
play
lot of moments scattered in they're scattered quite far apart from each other, but this game has moments.
Just
So
play
I don't
Ghost
see
what?
why.
Yeah, well, in that case, Shiro, I just play Ghost Trick. Shooter Kumi's best game.
Wait, oh, Ghost Trick.
Oh yeah, I think you'll like Ghost Trick. It's quite an interesting endeavor.
It's awesome.
Nothing short of.
You keep
We.
this, good God, no. They're all trapped behind the containment field.
The containment field. Reminder, you're next to the info world. Containment field, you're it.
Riding?
Never
This is a
mind.
joke, it's not funny.
You are the containment field.
Yeah. Even the characters I like
Where's Jodie?
stoop to stupidity at
stupid.
times.
Well, Jova.
Then again, then
that-
again,
that-
then again, then
that's-
again.
That's David Cage's writing at work.
And then again, to be fair, what may be the best characters in this game aren't really that much to write home about outside of it.
Right. Now where?
They're
Okay.
the best of a bad situation.
Like Sass.
Yeah, it's
with
like
Final Fantasy
it's like I've said about I was about to bring that up too, Jova. Saz is of course an awesome character whenever we're playing the 13. The problem is that on his own merits, he's nothing special. It's just that he's so much better compared to everything else. Anyway, back to this.
So yeah, Dwibs, this part is actually
Dwibs,
interesting.
Basically, I have to keep moving this thing, basically doing all various things to try to tell them where they're supposed to go, basically.
What makes this more fun is, like I said, you can actually pick a variety of methods to try and lead them there.
I mean, it's nothing amazing, but this is a step in the right direction. This is an example of how the gameplay with Aiden could have been interesting.
You want us to take the elevator? Is that it?
Okay, we're at level 3.
No. I want you to take the stairs. What do you think?
Hey, Dwibs, wanna guess which level Jody's being kept on?
The basement.
Nope, it's
No.
a certain level.
Level 5.
Yep.
Actually, it's level 4.
There it is.
No,
Oh, no,
no,
level
Actually,
4.
it's level-
no,
level
remember,
4, actually.
no, remember, Pedro, we still have a secret level to go beyond this one. Remember, I even pointed it out in the original playthrough. Level 4
yeah,
is just as low as the
It's a
elevator goes.
secret.
So yeah, Jody is being held on the...
So what you're telling me, Jove, is that level 5 is not situated in Fukuoka in Japan. It's actually situated inside the CIA.
Of course! It makes sense now.
That's what they're called. Level 5. Level 5 enforcement agents.
So the info world is where all the yokai came from.
Yes.
It's,
It all makes
you know,
sense now.
it's scary how much sense that would actually make.
You do not have the right credentials.
But Shiroi, in the Yokai Watch anime, we actually do get to see the yokai world, and it actually has personality and is memorable, unlike the blandness of the infra world.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just a void out there.
So yeah. Oh yeah, and again, reminder.
Trust me, Wiz. Wait till the end of this part, because I'm gonna pick the pretentious ending, and you'll be able to see how bland and uninteresting this
Well,
bird
to be
world is by
fair,
itself.
the only thing I've seen of the yokai world is the Apple Store.
Hey Dwibs, watch this trick. Okay, so the guard is well established that, you know, they don't have the credentials.
Let me guess, they suddenly do have credentials after this.
Yeah, I manipulated the software.
Okay. Mission Impossible's done this multiple times, so...
But see, here's the thing though. He already specifically looked them up before.
And he's just going to assume that he was just stupid and didn't see them, or he's not going to assume that there's something wrong with the program.
And
yeah, again, let me just say, I know Mission Impossible did this, but at least the guard didn't check the information beforehand.
Not only that, but in Mission Impossible, the guards didn't know about all the people involved. Let me remind you, Dwibs, the entire CIA knows about Aiden, so you'd think that they would prepare for something like this.
The CIA really, really suck.
Yeah.
And?
1 point for MI6 then.
Yeah. Don't you mean IMF?
Oh, that, yeah, sure.
And there we are, level 5. This is where
The best
dreams
level.
are made.
All right. Let's
Any
try
time.
that.
Why
now.
does this place feel so miserable?
I want...
Wait,
A
oh my
door.
god, oh my god, oh my god. So this is why Akira Hino looks so tired. Having to work in a place like this? Who wouldn't be?
Yeah. So,
trust me, Dwibs. Go to the PlayStation YouTube channel and check out his interview to the PlayStation channel about Ni no Kuni 2. He looks like he hasn't slept in months.
You know what amazes me though? It's like going off of how Sakurai looks.
Yeah. Basically, there's a rumor going on that he only sleeps 4 hours per day, actually.
Which is apparently sort of a thing in Japan. Okay, Dwibs, are you ready for the stupidity to escalate now?
now I've got Hans Zimmer music.
Well, remember, Hans Zimmer was a producer in this soundtrack.
So yeah, the containment field is just something you can just shut down with a flip of a switch.
Not to mention Lauren Balfe is basically discount Hans Zimmer anyway.
Jody, you don't look okay.
I thought Discount Hans Zimmer was this great Junkie XL.
I don't know who that is.
He did the music for recently. He did the music for Mad Max Fury Road and Deadpool.
But I like the music in Fury Road.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's just, but it can sometimes sound a little bit like Zimmer.
Now wait, listen to all this, trust me. There's gonna be a massive
wait.
amount of stupidity.
The Venom symbiote?
Well, like I said, Dwibs, for some reason the
You
containment
wish,
field...
Dwibs, you wish.
For some reason the containment field can be just turned off that easily.
Really? In a top secret base such as this?
All you have to do is flip a switch.
Again, seriously?
Yes.
It's almost as bad as...
Wait,
It's almost
wait.
as bad as that episode of the Doctor Who.
Wait,
where you
oh,
can
look,
turn-
wait, hold on, listen to that. Bullets do nothing! That's right, bullets do nothing against ghosts.
I was
No,
gonna say, it's like that episode of Doctor Who where the portal to the
Oh wait, hold on, Dwebs. Hand me a moment.
To a parallel universe can be activated by pulling 2 levers.
Yeah. Oh, hold on, behold this amazing script writing right here in a moment.
Clayton, get me out of here immediately, Clayton.
Oh, here we go.
Consider that my resignation.
Yeah, so cliche.
Beautiful.
I resign.
People say that even in good things.
Yeah,
though.
Tony. That scene where Tony Montana quits his job at the sandwich bar's much better.
Yeah, it's such a cliche, but I don't think the movie. Sorry, the game earned it.
Yeah,
It's a cliche. It's a cliche.
You've said that a lot throughout this LP, but don't worry. I know it's difficult to distinguish between the two in David Cage's case.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You gotta
It's
watch
a
the pieces.
cliche,
Watch
but
them
it can
burst down.
still be used
Man.
cleverly.
Dwebs. What have we become, Dwebs? What have we become?
So okay everyone, what have we learned today? Bullets do nothing against ghosts, generals can go over the top, and Willem Dafoe's character has been utterly butt-raped. And that's pretty bad because, you know you're a terrible writer when you manage to screw up a Willem Dafoe character of all things.
Oh, at least Speed 2
I know this. We don't. David, could you tell us what we're
Look
supposed
left
to
to
do
right,
here?
maybe that'll do something.
I mean, hell, at least Speed 2, kept Willem Dafoe's character constantly insane throughout.
Yeah, he was entertaining. It's just like, well...
Okay, David, it's bad when you've done something worse than Speed 2.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, Nathan was damaged, but he wasn't, like, damaged
There
to
you
the
go.
point of
Now,
being
for
insane.
and now for reasons that will forever be me, they have these belts that allow them to create these magnetic fields that protect them from the infra world atmosphere and shit.
I guess they thought of that.
silly.
It's our only chance.
Please tell me you're actually gonna keep Cole alive this time.
You mean save Cole? Yes, I'm gonna save Cole, don't worry.
Thank goodness. This
Why?
world
Well,
needs...
You're going for the
Basically-
pretentious end.
This world
Basically,
needs as many
there's
good
gonna be a
people
point
as it
where
can get.
Cole gets attacked by ghosts, and I can choose to either abandon him or save him.
But he's so bland.
What? Cole? No. Okay. Cole's not
no,
quite
sorry,
special.
sorry, no. I'm thinking of the wrong person. Never mind.
You mean Ryan, right?
Yeah, there you go.
I was about to say, I mean,
No,
Cole?
Don't get me wrong. Cole is nothing like amazing or anything, but he's nice enough. He's a
well enough character. He's a guy who means well.
Where did Cole come from, by the way?
Remember, Dwebs, it's the black guy right there.
No, I'm confused right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cole was one of the people who was looking after Jodie from childhood.
You remember? You remember her? He
He
was
used to
the
call-
nice guy
the-
who
the-
she infiltrated.
He's
You know,
called-
during that other girls chapter.
Yeah.
He's the guy who always calls her princess.
And glitchy legs. No, seriously, look at how that works. And I know. The shield there, okay. The shield warps some things, but look at how their legs glitch at times. To the point where, it's inconsistent with how the shield pattern is. Yeah, like Cole's leg right there. It's missing a chunk of it. Either they're being lazy with the visuals, or that's glitching.
Okay, so now we have to do another stealth section. And by stealth, I mean QTE your way out of here every time the guys are not around. Genius.
Because this is how you do stealth, right?
Dwebs, you may think this is lazy game design, but it's not. It's genius.
Yeah, I mean, Metal Gear Solid, that's got nothing on this stealth.
Yeah, who's that hack Kojima? What's he got on this guy?
I'm tempted to see. I wonder, what would happen if Kojima and David Cage tried to do a collaboration?
I think
One of them's gonna walk off.
No, one of them's gonna kill the other. Who guesses who?
And I'm gonna be completely honest, guys. In terms of who's gonna do the walking off first, I actually have no idea who's gonna do it first.
I can see where you're coming from. Would David Cage walk off because his ego's been insulted? Or would Kojima walk off because this is too crazy even for him, the writer of Metal Gear Solid?
All we know is Troy Baker will be there in the background to commentate on the proceedings.
Oh, I say, You know, it'll
See,
just...
I remember.
Could you imagine...
They have nothing to do with David Cage.
Could you imagine this? Because Troy Baker is a huge Metal Gear fan. He himself said that being Ocelot in MGS5 was a dream come true for him. And as we all know, he hates David Cage with a passion.
Oh my god.
He's thrown quite a few punches his
Oh my
way.
god, Pedro, I just realized something. What if Quantic Dream takes up Konami's call to make Metal Gear Solid 6, since Konami's looking for a company to do it?
And I don't think so. I'm
It would
sure
probably
Quantic
be
just wants to-
conflicting for Pedro because
I'm
he
just thinking, reaction-wise.
might want to play it.
Actually, sure, it wouldn't be at all because I refuse to play any Metal Gear game that without Kojima's involvement.
Even if it's a Quantic Dream game?
Not after what Konami did. But let's
Even if David
focus on
Cage
this.
touches it.
Let's focus on this.
So even if you say he's gonna die anyway.
No,
No.
he won't die
Actually,
this
he's
time.
not going to die because I'm going to heal him. Don't worry. He's going to survive. Don't worry.
We give you
Considering how
life.
much choices meant nothing in this game, I'm surprised this actually has consequences.
Oh, Dwibs! Funny thing about the ending.
That's the thing, Dwibs.
We've got
all the consequences in this game have been saved for the final chapter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically, Dwibs, you're playing for the final chapter. That's basically what this is.
Yeah. I'll give you
You're
this little
playing for
bit.
the ability to choose.
I'll give you this little bit of a hint, Dwibs. Technically, there are over 24 endings, but technically, I'll come back to that later. Trust me.
But most of them are all variations of the actual ending.
Yeah.
There
We'll
you go.
explain
Okay,
more on that
okay,
later.
Dwibs. So we've been talking about the infraworld, okay, the spirit world for the entire game. So let's see. It must look something like creative and amazing, right? Let's look at it.
It has a black sun. Wait a
I
minute.
probably already spoiled that it looks like
Hey,
shit.
wait a minute. Day of Black Sun? They're ripping off titles from Avatar The Last Airbender now.
I still need to finish
Don't you see-
watching
but
that
don't you see-
series.
Now, Dwibs, you might think the aspect of this underworld looks incredibly bland and lazy, but that's not. That's because you're not seeing the brilliance here.
Yeah.
You see, this is all a huge metaphor for David Cage's mind.
I mean, hey, Hell, Tartarus, Valhalla.
Empty and devoid of garbage.
Honestly, this place looks about as disappointing as the Dark World.
From which game?
Actually, just give the Dark World some credit. At least it had mountains. It had actual geography.
Which Dark World are you talking about?
Well, it's still better than this.
Dwibs, which Dark World are you talking about?
For the Dark World.
Oh. Wait, Dark World.
The second 4 movie. The second 4 movie.
I know. What Dark World was there?
Generic empty world with mountains.
Oh yeah, that area. Yeah. I'm gonna have to agree with Pedro. At least that world had more stuff actually in it, so you got a sense of it actually being a place. But this is pretty much it. Even Bubsy 3D has more in it. Oh yeah, I went there.
Actually, no, I'm going to disagree, Jova.
No. I mean, the lands of Bubsy 3D have more in them than this particular area.
Have you seen him? No.
Don't listen to
Blah,
them,
blah, blah, the baby.
Whatever, I don't care. Oh, and Ryan mysteriously disappeared because Cage doesn't want him in this scene, apparently.
Press
Oh,
X to ride.
Pedro, are you gonna do the special... Oh, wait, no. I'll ask you about that later when we come to it. Yeah, that's a thing. This scene drags like mad.
Yeah.
We don't even know what
does
she's
drag.
headed towards, do we? Oh, wait, that's right. The other condenser, which apparently for some reason is inside the infraworld. What sense does that...
Well, why the fuck did you bring a gun for?
Oh, Pedro, are you going to do that special option where, it causes 2 people to die?
Your anger has changed.
Actually, no.
Oh, man, I really want to see that ending. It's so...
I'm actually going to reason with him this time.
Oh,
remember,
yeah.
Joe. Remember, Joe. I'm trying to pick different options for this playthrough.
I think this is the ending I was talking about, though. The one that you said leads to the death of him and a certain other character.
No. It's just him. There you go. Does so. I tried reasoning with him. So what's his reaction to my trying to reasoning?
He's gonna shoot us.
Yeah. No, he's gonna shoot himself.
Oh,
Really?
you didn't...
What the fuck?
It's a shame he didn't do the answer that gets him to try and shoot at us
I
because
hate
we've...
this scene. Okay. And now... There you go. You see, Dwebs, the moral here is that kill yourself and you'll be reunited with your dead loved ones.
This is so abrupt.
And now you know one of the reasons why I hate this character shift for Willem. I mean, they don't even really flesh it out. It's just, oh, he's crazy for a few minutes, shoots himself, now he's okay.
Hey Jody, I'm gonna go to the afterlife with my wife.
Okay,
go and
thanks,
fix my.
bye.
Okay, thanks, bye. Fix my mess.
Seriously, that scene was just, help, I can't find them. You have to destroy the thing.
You know, Pedro, it's a shame that you didn't do that other option, because, like, well, you know, I mean, that would have been nice and different.
Don't you see, Dwebs? You might think this is terrible writing, but in reality, this is a reference to how in life things are so unpredictable. This is actually a work of genius.
What is life?
Life is strange.
Baby, don't hurt me. Oh, sorry.
I haven't played that game, but I'm still in belief that it will be at least better than this.
Well, there is a line in there about a certain Final Fantasy movie.
Yeah.
Wait, they reference the spirits within?
Yes, it did.
Oh, yes, they do.
Spirits Within. I don't care what anyone says. That's a great movie.
Wait, you like Final Fantasy: The Spirits?
No, that's
She's
what they
referencing
said
the line.
in the game.
Oh. Okay, fine. We'll save that for when we do the commentary for that movie.
Yeah. That actually might be the next thing I record.
So,
but
but
I still
anywho,
need to find the time.
Yeah. But anyway, Pedro, question.
Wait,
Michael,
you're gonna record a movie?
No.
He's talking about the game Life was Strange.
Ah, okay then. Sure, awesome.
Also, to note, we're doing all these QuickTime events, yet all Ryan has to do is just step aside and whoop, they just go by him. Hey, by the way, where's Aiden? No, seriously, where's Aiden?
David Cage doesn't want him in this scene.
What?
Her belt broke for no reason. I smell a contrived writing!
Oh, of course it isn't.
So, Pedro, question. How come you didn't do the ending, you know, where Ryan ends up getting shot? Yeah, I mean, that thing with
Again, Job, I'm trying to pick different options from our previous playthrough.
Well, that's the thing, Pedro. That wasn't even in the original playthrough.
Jovi, you said this like 3 times already.
Well, I did.
Whatever. It's recorded now, so no going back now.
Okay. So, Dwibs, are you ready for some more contrivance?
Oh,
yes.
fuck you!
Regardless of any of your choices, it turns out that there's still a spark between them.
Well,
you see, Dwibs, your choices mean nothing.
Of course.
By the way, Dwibs, might as well tell you about what...
Hey, Dwibs. Question, have you seen all of MGS4 by this point, or not?
No. Well, I can't get through all that.
He hasn't really seen anything really much past Metal Gear Solid 2 for the most part.
I'll just reference it, though. Basically, basically, Shiroi, this is another scene that's ripping off one of the more famous scenes from MGS, from Metal Gear Solid 4.
Oh, by the way, Dwibs, I should probably tell you about that ending where Ryan does get shot, because if Ryan does get shot by Willem Dafoe's character, Jody will then...
Hold on, Jova. Hold on. There's an upcoming line that's pretty awesome. Hold on. I think it's coming... No, it's not that, but it's a line that pretty much sums up your thoughts on this game. So, it's gonna be glorious. It's after this, I think. Yeah, no subtitles, whatever.
By the way, Dwibs, fun fact, you can actually lose here. Believe it or not.
We'll see it in the other next video after this. But for now, yeah, I think it's now the next person that shows up.
Wait for it.
Oh yeah, I think it is now.
And now, Gothic Jody!
Oh, no, never mind. I forgot about these guys. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I think it's the next one, though. I don't remember.
And her skirt is showing off her panties. Screw you, Cage.
I'm
there you go.
And tired of your stories.
There you go. That's I'm guessing, Dwibs, that you know, with that guy on this one. I'm so sick and tired of your stories.
Yeah,
Cage.
I'm actually siding with the abusive father.
And no, Dwibs.
There's time for the final plot revelation.
And reminder, I actually managed to call this in the very first part of our original playthrough.
He strangled on the umbilical cord. We couldn't do anything.
Yep, there was a twin. Strangled on the umbilical cord.
She had a twin? No!
And it was a boy. Gee.
So who's Aiden? I wonder who Aiden is.
Yep.
Okay, allow me. They treat this plot revelation as if it's something amazing, like an amazing revelation. But what does this change? Okay, so Aiden is her twin who died strangled on an umbilical cord. Okay, so what does that change?
Because we can have this pretentious naked in the field scene.
Oh yeah, of course.
When he shows up, I guess. Oh my god, I just showed something. This is like that scene in Majora's Mask.
This field looks pretty similar
And let's
to
see
the
what
one
he
in
looks
06.
like.
The ending to
Oh
Sonic
my god,
Colors?
so that's what he looks like.
This field looks
Oh,
similar
he's
to
a
the one in
eunuch.
Sonic.
Thanks to the debug mode, we get to see what Aiden looks like. And he
Guys,
looks like bland white dude.
This field looks like this field in Sonic 06.
Well, Dwibs, I was also saying that also. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah, I think
That's
we
the
noted
whole-
that.
The field in flower.
And
And
Majora's
there's shit
Mask.
happening in this field too.
You know, I always did wonder what his
hold
face
on.
looked like, but now we know.
Oh well, and
A part of you. What does that even mean? And yeah, I think Pedro mentioned this in the original playthrough, but this is pointless. I mean, what's really the point of making Aiden her brother? I mean,
Because it's
wasn't
drama.
he was
what
already
does
a
it
brother
add
and
to
everything
Jody's
but
character?
name.
Nothing. What does it add to Aiden's character? Nothing.
Well,
it
I
happens.
didn't.
It's
I
there.
didn't as a character.
Ironically, Aiden is more of a character than Jody now, when you think about it.
Well, the thing is, I've always assumed that apparently you are supposed to be Aiden, the player. I mean,
Me.
Oh
not Aiden.
god. Mass Effect 3 flashbacks.
anyway, basically, this now we get to choose our ending. Yes, the big choice of the game at the end.
You can go.
You have to earn your choices in David Cage land.
You're in love with him, Jody? Oh yeah.
Fuck you, I don't love you.
Oh yeah. Might as well also mention.
Chris. So I can choose two endings: the life ending, which is go back to the line of living, or the beyond ending, where I can spend the rest of eternity in the spirit world. The beyond ending is the ending that I like to call the pretentious ending. So let's go full pretentious on this. Why not?
Also, Dwibs, fun fact. Wait. Oh, right. It's a different save file.
Those two. Wait, the old couple from the visit.
Basically, dudes, this
No,
is a
it's,
different save file. It's like, well, this doesn't really coincide with the story elements, but that's actually not Cage's fault.
Whatever. It's not like it matters anyway. So.
The guy reminds me of that character of the uncle from the visit.
Anywho, but yeah, basically, Dibs, you know that scene where you can try and console Nathan? Well, you see, if you choose the scene where he shoots Ryan, Jody will then cry, hug Ryan to her shoulders, and say that she loved him all along.
Because fuck choices. Basically, you can spend your all the time denying Ryan's advancements, and it will still not matter because David Cage loves his forced romances.
Okay, Paige, I can ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Who do you think's more pretentious, David Cage or Terrence Malick?
The name sounds familiar. What did he do?
That's a difficult question.
Okay, David Cage. David Cage by far. It's like, okay, look. I'm not going to argue that Tree of Life is good by any means, but for as pretentious as that movie is, it doesn't feel nearly as force-fed to me as David Cage's nonsense.
I'll have to come back to you on that, Dwibs.
I'll have to make Pedro have to think about it.
Trust me, Dwibs. Just listen to this ending and you'll see where I'm coming from.
Jody.
Oh wait, never mind. It already begins with the pretentiousness. Cue holding dead person in arms cliche shot.
Ding!
Ding!
She can't wake up, Ryan. She has gone to that forever dream in the sky.
And now she wakes up for a second and goes, I still love you. Ugh.
Wouldn't that be funny if she did? Would you say
Yeah,
that would have
absolutely.
at least redeemed this one chapter?
Yeah, she wakes up and says, "I hate you."
And yet apparently now she loves him. Oh, trust me,
Because-
trust me, trust me. She's even gonna show it in the
Yeah,
afterlife.
but don't you see, Dwebs? This is amazing proof how people don't have to have actual chemistry or a relationship. As long as they look attractive, true love will
Wait.
prevail.
Dialogue.
Genius.
I think the love was developed
Wait,
more
oh my
between
God,
Anakin
you
and
can
Padme
even-
than it is here.
Pedro, you're directing. It can even go into the afterlife.
Yes.
Pedro,
Yes.
I think the love story between Anakin
No, I
and
agree.
Padme was developed more. At least they had some degree
Without a
agree.
doubt, Dwebs.
reasonable
For as much
conflict.
for as much as it pains me to admit it, yes, I agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cage, congratulations, you make a worse love story than George Lucas.
Didn't we
And the
already
other
say
guy.
this in an earlier part?
And the other guy who wrote episode 2.
Hell, I would even argue that this is actually a worse story love story than Twilight, because at least in Twilight, Edward and Bella actually spend time together, and they both have one huge thing in common: they're both assholes.
Well, it depends, Pedro, because like, based on the story, Jody and Ryan can be both a-holes.
True.
And trust me,
Build this amazing pretentious dialogue lips.
Yes, Jody now controls the afterlife because she's a super ghost, I guess.
This is almost as dumb as Keira Knightley being king of the pirates.
At least that could actually be considered awesome in some regard. Strong female character, and she did at least get to kick butt legitimate. And yes, she's watching over those she loves, which is apparently this guy.
I love how his TV's constantly on no signal.
But I have to settle for being close.
I still like how Ryan always looks like he's rolling his eyes at Jody's monologue.
I think he's asleep. Oh,
It's like-
nope, he's
Yeah,
awake.
it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, Jodie, can you stop talking? Your dribbles make me want to watch Tree of Life.
So yeah,
But
Jody's
you see
watching.
it-
Oh yeah.
You see it, Webs. You see it, Webs. Not since the ending. Not since the ending of Kubrick's Paths of Glory. Has a
Wait a minute,
been so
I thought
emotional.
I thought we killed her.
We did.
Oh,
but
that
this is a different
save file,
save
Shiroi.
Oh, okay.
So wait,
it's
wait,
not,
that's
it's not
it.
like it matters. So
Wait,
whatever.
wait,
It's not like the
No,
mom
no.
was important to the story anyway.
Hold on. That's it. I mean, that's all we get when we see her mother. No speech or anything.
Nope.
She
And
can't really
What
speak,
about Cole?
Cole. This happens to Cole.
He's deleting something. Oh, he's deleting the files on the condenser, I'm guessing. I think.
I don't know. I couldn't quite read those.
Or he just senses Jody's presence. That's right, Jody, now like Aiden, is a ghost.
Ooh.
There we go.
Ah.
Little princess.
Man is not very happy about the ghost.
Still here.
Ah, cute, because, well, I won't spoil why that's cute, but you'll see why.
Oh god, David, please shut off the camera. I want to get out of here.
Let us go home.
We can't, Shiro. You have to listen to more pretentious drivel.
And then there's the
no.
alternate endings, and then there's the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Oh, brilliant.
How do you know all the possibilities?
Oh, I love this dialogue. I love this dialogue. Hold
I
on.
must stay a while longer.
Why?
We're still apart.
Sequel hook?
What do you mean they're still a part to play? Your dialogue, what you're saying doesn't even mean anything.
Hey, you're making less sense than Angel Star.
Hap, they said the title road credits.
Oh, kids.
I wish. But no, we still have some more pretentiousness to go.
Really?
And now,
At least
Dwibs,
9 more
oh,
minutes of it.
And now, Dwibs, the homeless people are no longer homeless for some reason.
Yeah!
And they're watching a Bond movie. And they're watching a Bond movie, apparently.
The name is Jody. Jody Holmes.
Hey, Pedro.
Wait. This entire environment's here too? What?
Wait. Dwibs.
Watching the images
Listen to
go
this.
by. I play it over and over again. Like a TV that's never turned off.
This is the baby that Jody helped
I don't know why
deliver.
I've seen all this,
Yeah.
but there's one thing I do know. It all really happened.
Ooh, sound familiar?
that delivery? Did David Cage's daughter want in on the game?
Now, here's another issue. Remember how the reason Jodie even had the ghosting was because it was a genetic thing? You know, that's the reason why she had the ghost abilities of Aiden.
Because her parents had to?
Well, yeah, here's the thing. This girl's this girl's mother never had that ability. I mean, what, are we to assume that her father had it?
I guess.
Whoa, her clothes
Apparently,
changed.
if somebody with ghost powers helps somebody who doesn't have ghost powers to give birth, their baby will have ghost powers.
Guys.
Yes,
Consistency, what the fuck is that shit?
This ending's putting me asleep.
Oh, don't worry, Dwibs.
That's it. Don't worry, Dwibs. That's the common reaction people have.
It's mirror, mirror all over again.
But she won't tell me what
I hate to say it, but Mirror Mirror was slightly better. Oh god, I feel dirty.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tarsum
Oh
Okay,
my gosh,
Dwibs, now ready
And
for
the-
something
check this out,
completely
Dwibs.
different.
sounds,
We're in Final
Yeah.
Fantasy now.
the light,
Which one?
down,
10 mixed with 12.
Spirits within?
an echo of things to come.
Oh yeah, Shiro, I've actually got Spirits Within on Blu-ray, just haven't seen it yet.
What
So
the
yes,
fuck is
Dwibs,
going
believe
on?
it or not, someone made another condenser, and this time it engulfed the entire world.
And now Tuesday is the one who's gonna save the world. Because...
With Jodie's help. And that is the merciful end.
In memoriam of Normand Corbeil.
Corbeil, the composer of Heavy Rain, who died before the game
Yeah,
was released.
I'm sure he'd have been so proud of this game.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, Dwibs, trust me, okay. Let's save our final thoughts for after you've seen all the alternate endings. Because that'll tie more into what are the real reasons why this game sucks.
But we have a good few minutes here. Like, quite a lot, actually.
Can I say one thing this game does have over David Cage's other games that I've seen?
What?
Sure.
This is the best acted one because the acting in all the other games, aside from what Steve Blum in Fahrenheit, was awful.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, I myself prefer Heavy Rain, but I will admit that the acting is one of the things Beyond Two Souls definitely got better.
The music's good too. Shame it's wasted.
It's directed by David Cage.
To think, the reason Hans Zimmer even signed up to this originally was because he didn't even know it was gonna be a video game.
Couldn't he have just asked?
I guess not, Dwibs.
Maybe David Cage used one of his clever luring ploys.
Alright, there is no after credits scene, so since we're not gonna... Since both me, Shiroi, and Joe have already mentioned our final thoughts in the previous playthrough...
And I'm tired of shit.
And Dwibs is tired as shit, might as well finish the part here. So see ya for the finale, the ending
The
part.
true finale.
Alright, everybody, see ya then.
See ya.
See you then.
By the way, I can't believe there's so many credits left. If your audience are gonna stay along, that will...
Okay.
Oh, Royal Philharmonic Orchestra, nice.
Okay, Joe, remember we're gonna need your audio for this one.
No problem. See ya.
See ya.
See you guys.
Hey.